Okay, so we're now recording. Okay, so we haven't done anything yet. So I'm now recording. So I'm just going to choose one at random. So let's do 5 point. Let's do 5 point. Let's do 5.4, number 26. Okay, so how many questions will be in the final? There's going to be 10 questions on the final. Okay, there's going to be 10 questions on the final. Okay, there are 10 questions. Okay, there will be 10 questions on the final. The class time, right, is 1 hour and 50 minutes long. So, you know, it can't be 2 hours because class is only 1 hour and 50 minutes. You won't need 2 hours for this exam. Right. So I would like to give you, if you want to know the answer, you're not helping yourself. You're shooting yourself in the foot by asking me this question. So if you want me to answer it, this might seem ridiculous, but by asking me how long the exam is, I'm going to give you an answer. And by giving you an answer, it's going to be less than the time I would give you if you didn't ask the question. So the class is 1 hour and 50 minutes, right? So when I tell you the amount of time, that's the amount of time. What I would like to do is that we start the test. After I go over the rules for the exam, we just start the test and I give you the rest of the class for the exam. But if you want to know the amount of time, then I can set an amount of time. And then then you have to stop working on the exam because you run out of time. So, so if you want to, if you're going to ask me how long the exam is, it's going to be, you're going to have less time now. So the amount of time you're going to have is, you want the flexibility, yeah. But now I feel like I'm doing. Now I feel like this isn't good. Now I feel like I have to tell you time. For you. So, okay, it'll be 1 hour and a half. Okay, yeah, the exam will be 1 hour and a half. Okay, so I want to start the exam quickly. So if we can start the exam final quickly, then I can give you a little more than 1 hour and a half. Okay, if we can't start the final quickly, then you'll only have 1 hour and a half. That's what I'll do. Okay, so it'll be 10 questions on the final. The final will be 1 hour and 30 minutes long. Okay, and so what I'll do is that, you know, I'll make sure you have 1 hour and a half to take the exam during class. And if we finish, if I can go through all the rules quickly and I can, you know, end the proctoring as fast as possible, then I can give you extra, maybe a little bit longer. Okay, we'll do that. Sounds good. So you have 1 hour and a half at least. And depending on how quickly I can get through everything, you're going to have extra time. That's a good balance of the two. I feel like students want to know an exact time of the exam instead of, so that's what I'll do. So it benefits. It's fine. Okay, but I would like to go over some math. So I just chose one at random. So 5.4. So if you look online, there's a review sheet, and so one of them is 5.4, number 26. So let's look at 5.4, number 26. Okay, so that problem says differentiate the function. Okay, so if we differentiate, so the function is capital F of t is equal to 3 raised to the cosine 2t. Okay, that's the function. And so the goal is to differentiate the function. So let's quickly do it. It's a fast problem. So f, if you know what you're doing, it's a fast problem. It's not. That is f prime of t is equal to, let me keep this in mind, this formula, right? There's a formula that says if you take the derivative of a raised to a function of x, let's call it g of x, that's equal to a to the g of x times g prime of x. So here we're using x, here's t, so you have to change variables here. So if you take the derivative of and then it's ln of a in front. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, so the derivative of a to the g of x, a is a constant, is a to that function, g of x, times ln of a times g prime of x. That's the formula. So if you want to take the derivative here, it's going to be 3, okay, it's going to be ln of 3 times 3 raised to the cosine 2t, and then times the derivative of so I'm just trying to join out and talking ddt of cosine 2t, and so that's equal to this times the derivative of cosine 2t, which is negative sine of 2t times 2. Okay. And so that is the answer to 26. Okay, so if anyone has a question, you can just interrupt me. If not, I'm just going to keep randomly choosing problems. So the next random one is going to be 6.1 number 7. Okay, see here, 6.1 number 7. So that one. Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. Okay, so you can see that. You can see what I'm doing right now. Okay, so it's 6.1 number 7. It's another one on the sheet. So number 7 is evaluate the integral. Okay. So the integral is the integral of x squared plus 2x times cosine x dx. Okay, and so this is the section, techniques of integration. And it's integration by parts, right? So the goal is to use integration by parts to evaluate the integral, meaning finding a general antiderivative. Okay, so you have to let u be something and dv be something. I'm going to let u equal to x squared plus 2x. I'm going to let dv equal to cosine x dx. That's the reason, that's why my thought is because you have to differentiate. So if you differentiate x squared plus 2x, you make it simpler. And so the goal is to make this into a simpler integral. And so that means du is equal to 2x plus 2 dx. And v is equal to the integral cosine x dx, which is sine x. Okay. And so by integration by parts, we get that our original integral is equal to the integral of u dv, because it's u dv, which equals uv minus the integral of v du. Okay, so we're finding a general antiderivative, so you don't have to evaluate it, which is good. That saves us a little bit of work. And so this is the integral of u which is x squared plus 2x dv. I mean, sorry, it's u. Let me put it here. Wait, it's not confusing. It's uv, so that's x squared plus 2x times v, which is sine x uv, minus the integral of v, which is cosine x. Sorry, v, which is sine x du, which is 2x plus 2 dx. Okay, I'm gonna have to move this equal sign over just because it's out of room. So it's this equals this. So now we have this minus this. Now this is simpler. We've now reduced finding this integral to finding this one. So let's use integration by parts a second time and reuse our notation for u and v. Okay, reuse our variables u and v. Okay, so I'm going to use u and v again, but they're going to be representing new things. So let u equal so u is the thing I want to make simpler, and so just so there's no confusion here, it's sine x times 2x plus 2 dx. So I will let u be the thing I want to simplify, 2x plus 2. I'll let dv equal everything else, sine x dx. Okay, so that means that du is equal to 2 dx, and v is equal to the integral of sine x dx, which is negative cosine x. Okay, by integration by parts, we get that this integral, because this is the integral we're looking at now, this integral is equal to the integral of u dv, which equals uv minus the integral of v du. And so right here, I'm now saying this thing is equal to this. So u is 2x, v is negative cosine x, and that's minus the integral of v, which is negative cosine x du, and du is 2 dx. So now we have that. Now, so this is equal to this whole thing still, but then it's minus minus, so it's plus the integral of cosine x times 2 dx. But I'm going to move the 2 in front of the integral right there. Okay, and so now we have that. And so the integral of cosine x is sine x. So this is plus 2 sine x, and then plus the integration constant c. 2 times constant is still constant, so you just put plus c there. So that's this thing. And so wait, u equals 2x plus 2. There's a 2x plus 2 here, right? Because you have 2x plus 2. Yeah, 2x plus 2. Okay, so there's no
For the
problem.
second time.
Yeah?
For the second time, you use the u equal to x.
Plus 2, yeah.
I mean, for the second time.
This is the second time, yeah.
Yeah, and then you use it, u equal to x.
Wait, so what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with it, right?
In the by integration by part, we get that part. Yep.
No, but see, the du is 2 dx, right? So it's uv.
uv.
Oh, wait, u is 2x plus.
Yeah.
You mean here?
Yes. Just
Oh, okay. Yep, I see it. Okay, 2x plus 2. uv minus the integral of v du. Okay, there we go. All right, yeah. So I just substituted wrong. Okay, good. So that's this thing. So okay, very good. So then we originally had that. So by substitution, we get that our original integral is equal to, well, so it's equal to this minus this, right? So it's equal to this minus this. But now we found what the other thing is, right? This. So we still have this thing. It's equal to this, but then minus this integral, which we found was this. So now it's minus this thing, right? Because that's what that integral is. And so now we have that, okay? Now we have that this is equal to this thing minus, now this is minus minus, so this is a plus. That's going to be 2x plus 2 times cosine x, and then a minus that, so it's minus 2 sine x. Then it's a minus a constant, and so reusing the notation for the constant, you're using that notation with plus c at the end. And so the final answer is this. The integral is equal to that, and so we evaluated it. That was the goal. Okay? And so that's number 7. And so we went over that. Okay, so this is a little bit, I went over a little bit, we ran out of time. So class ends at 3:30. Anyone have anything they want me to talk about still? Any questions? I'll answer. Anything anyone wants me to talk about the final? Okay, so since nobody said anything, so we're going to stop here. The final, remember the final is on the last day of class, right? Remember, the final is on the last day of class. That's Monday, May 17th from 1:40 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Okay. Okay, the final is on Monday, May 17th from 1:40 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Right? There's 10 questions. Okay. You will have
the same format, right, Professor?
So you will have 1 hour 30 minutes, and if there's extra time, extra class time, I may give you some more minutes. Okay. What's your question, Billy? I think.
Oh, I was asking, is the final will be the same as the test 3 to something?
Oh, well, so it's going to be 10 questions, right? So 10 questions. Yeah. Each question is worth 10 points.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the format for the exam. So Long Cheng, can you make it to the 4:15 meeting?
Wait, what?
Oh, can you make it to the 4:15 meeting? Because that's the time I'm checking everyone's.
Oh, sure.
Okay, right. So if you can make it to 4:15, I'm asking you to wait till 4:15. Check. That's the time it's due. Okay. So but one thing at a time. Finals on the last day of class. Final is on Monday, May 17th, from 1:40 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. during class. Right. This is during class. There's 10 questions. Each question is worth 10 points. You'll have an hour 30 minutes, and if there's extra time left for that class, I may give you some more time. Okay. And so the exam is structured to be done an hour and a half should be plenty of time. So again, someone else okay, if you can't make it, okay, I'll check. But let me just get through the final first. So this is the final. And so 4:15 again is the meeting. I'm sending it to everyone. Okay, so you can go now. If you need me to check your exam now and you can't make it to 4:15, then stay. Okay. Everyone who can have it checked at 4:15, please go, and then I'll see you at 4:15. Okay. If you can't make it, then stay here in the meeting now, and I'll check it right now. Okay. But again, this is for people who can't make it to 4:15. Okay. So I will check it for everyone who can't make it at 4:15 for a good reason. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to do that now. So Long Cheng. Okay, so Long Cheng, I have your exam. You're good.
Can you
Okay,
have mine? too,
Sharon.
sir?
You're welcome. Okay, so Sharon. Sharon, I'm gonna check your exam now. Sharon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sharon, I have yours also. So we're good. Okay.
Billy, did you get my?
Hold
email?
on, I'm just gonna do it one at a time from the list here. Nicole. Okay, so it's Nicole, you write really small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Nicole, I have your exam. For the final, please write bigger because you write very small. It's hard to see. I can zoom in though, but it'll help me if you write a little bigger. Okay, a lot bigger. Okay, Daniel Nemov. Daniel. Daniel. Okay, your exam is really the handwriting is really hard to read and it's blurry. For the final, you have to write clear, Daniel. Daniel Nemov. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Daniel Nemov, I have your exam. Please write clear on the final. It's very hard to see your exam. Yahav Korkos, I will check yours. Two, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 1. Okay, Yahav Korkos, I have your exam also. Please put the questions in order next time. Okay. Siki Lai. Okay. Can't think it either. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Siki Lai, I have your exam. Good. Very good. Okay, Mikey Lai, I'll check yours too. Can't think it either. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Wakey Lai, I have your whole exam too. You're good. Okay, Long Cheng. Okay, so I think did I already check you said okay, thank you, okay, thank you. Have a
I'll
good
screen
day.
Billy.
Billy, you need me to check yours now?
Yes, please.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Billy, I have yours, your whole exam. You're good.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
anyone else need me to check their exam? I haven't checked yet. That you can't come before 15? Feng Kui, okay. Feng Kui, you did something weird here for number 5. There's like it's like one picture, but there's 2 pages back to back. Do you have your audio, Feng? You, Feng?
Yeah. I
Number
took
5. Is
number
it 2
5.
pages in one picture? Is that what that
Oh
is?
yeah, I took picture. I mean, 2 pages in one picture.
Okay, so number 5, the left page is the first page and the right page is the second page for number 5?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, that's what I thought. I wanted to make sure. Okay, I have
Oh.
your whole exam. You're good.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Professor,
Yep.
like I just realized right now when I sent the email, you checked it and it's good and everything, but I forgot to write like 152 math test 3 and stuff.
This is Mario, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I checked your exam. It's fine. It's fine.
Fine.
Yeah, it has your name on it. So Mario Nicola. Yeah,
I wrote it on the paper, but I forgot to write it in the email subject.
it's all right. I see it. It's clear. No
All right,
big deal.
all right. Thank you.
Okay, for the final, follow those instructions. So it usually helps
Yeah,
me
I will.
organize it.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Anyone else? Giancarlo, did I check your exam? Do you want me to check it?
Hi, Professor. Could you check mine?
Sure.
It's Avinash.
I don't know if your audio seems to be breaking up.
It's Avinash.
Okay, hold on. This is a little weird. Wait, Alcantara, right?
No, Avinash. AVE.
Oh no, I'm talking about Giancarlo. Are you
Oh,
there?
Yeah.
Giancarlo, are you there? Okay, well, I got your exam, though you didn't answer the questions, but I got your exam that you handed in. Avinash, you want me to check yours?
Yeah.
One, two, three, four, five. Good, I got it.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, anyone else here who wants me to check their exam? There's only Fang, I checked yours, right? So you're good. Giancarlo, I have your exam, but you're not saying anything. Okay, so I'm gonna end the meeting, and at 4:15, I'm gonna open it up again. You're welcome. You're welcome. Good luck on the final. Okay, bye.